Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again for the next session of Maths 2. We have already discussed about some topics of similarity with respect to theorem like BPT, then its application, then angle bisector. Now it's based on this certain sums are there which we have to solve it. We have solved up to sum number 3. We'll move ahead with the next sum number 4. Here measure of some angles of the given figure is there. With the help of the given information in the diagram, we have to prove that AP upon PB equals to AQ upon QC. Now what is given in the diagram? In the diagram you can see here angle P 60 degree, angle B also 60 degree. Now in this triangle, angle P and angle B, they appear corresponding angles, as well as these angles are congruent also. This gives direct indication that the lines formed with the help of this, that is PQ and BC, they are parallel. Reason? By corresponding angles of parallel lines. So here angle APQ equals to angle ABC equal to 60 degree given. Therefore angle APQ congruent to angle ABC, and therefore sec PQ parallel to sec BC, corresponding angles of test for the parallel lines. Since they are parallel, in a triangle if parallel is there, then only one theorem which we can use it we have studied, that is BPT. How to use that? See here, AP upon PB equals to AQ upon QC. Reason? Basic proportionality theorem. And this is what we have to prove. AP upon PB equals to AQ upon QC. That's very simple. Now we'll move ahead with the next sum. You can see here trapezium is there, trapezium A, B, C, D, and PQ is parallel to QC as already given here. Here we can see three lines AB, PQ and CD. All three are parallel to each other. The values are given. AP as 15, then PD as 12, QC equals to 14. We have to find BQ. Very easy application of BPT. We have already used it. That is by the property of three parallel lines, intersect made by three parallel lines. With the help of that, we can say that AP upon PD equals to BQ upon QC. See here, three AB parallel to PQ parallel to DC. AP upon PD equals to BQ upon QC by the property of three parallel lines and the transversals. Put the values. 15 upon 12 equals to BQ upon 14, cross multiply, and at last we get BQ equals to 17.5 units. One more sum. Sum number 6. You can see the diagram. All informations are given here. Triangle MNP, then NQ, angle bisector is there. Values are given. MN as 25. NQ equals to 14, NP equals to 40. Now in triangle MNP, ray NQ bisects angle MNP. MN upon NP equals to MQ upon QP by the property of the angle bisector. Now further we have to do is, we have to put the values of in the given ratio. After putting the values in the given ratio, see what do we get as 25 upon 40 equals to 14 upon PQ. By cross multiplying and doing the cancellations, we get PQ equals to 112 upon 5, which we further divide gets 22 upon 4. Now based on this theorem, BPT and angle bisector and property of three parallel lines, based on these three, remaining sums are there, that is sum number 7, 8, 9, 10, which I gave it as a homework. Now sum number 11. In triangle ABC, you can see the diagram here. In triangle ABC, BD bisects BD bisects angle ABC and ray CE bisects angle ACB. So here I write it as A, B, C. As per condition, ray CE and ray, one more is a BD, and it is also given that AB and AC both are congruent. Then with the help of that we have to prove that ED parallel to BC. Now here in triangle ABC, ray BD bisects angle B, that is angle ABC. Therefore, by property of by angle bisector theorem, we can write here AB upon BC equals to AD upon DC. Same way, in triangle ABC, CD bisects angle ACB. So what can we say? AC upon CB equals to AE upon EB. That is property of, or you can say theorem of angle bisector. We got equation 1 and equation 2. We also know that AB equals to AC. So with the help of these three conditions, condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. See, look at 1 and 2. AB upon BC, AB upon BC, both are same. Here AD upon DC, AE upon EB. And here it is given that AB and AC are same. So now with the help of equation 1, 2, 3, we can say that AB upon BC equal to AC upon BC. Now look at here, common term is there. Now in triangle ABC, AE upon EB equals to AD upon DC. Reason? From 1, 2 and 4. Look at equation 1, look at equation 2. Since both these are equal and therefore this both has to be equal. That's what written here. AE upon EB equals to AD upon DC. Now, since these two ratios are equal, then by converse of BPT we can say that ED is parallel to BC. This is what we want to prove. I hope the theorem is very much clear. Now, one more subtopic of this, that is test of similarity, which you already studied, but just brushing up so that next time we can start with the new topic. Here, test of similarity for two triangles. Here 4 tests are there: triple A test, double A test, SAS test and triple S test. Now if any of these 4 conditions is satisfied, we can say that the two triangles are similar. Now how to identify that the two triangles are similar, by which of the test? Now first one, in any of the two triangles, if all the 3 angles of a triangle is congruent to the corresponding angle of a triangle, of other triangle, then we can say that the two triangles are similar by triple A test. For example, here see marking. A corresponds to P, B corresponds to Q, C corresponds to R. So it implies that ABC corresponds to PQR, which gives clear indication that angle A is congruent to angle P, angle B congruent to angle Q, angle C congruent to angle R, and therefore we can say that both the triangles are similar by AA test. If any two condition is also satisfied, then also we can say that the two triangles are similar by AA test. Further, SAS test. SAS, side angle side, gives clear indication that two ratio of sides should be there and one pair of angles should be congruent. Now, what should be the angle here? Between the two sides, it should be the given angle. Then only we can say that the two triangles are similar by SAS test. You can have a look over in this diagram here. Here, ratio of this and this side, this and this, and between these two sides the given angle. Same way here, between the two sides the given angle. When this way the ratio of two sides are proportional and the in between angles are congruent, then we can say that the two triangles are similar by SAS test. And the last one, here when all the three sides of a triangle is proportional to the corresponding three sides of the other triangle, then we can say that the three triangles are similar by SSS test. Here see, three ratios are equal: PQ upon XY, QR upon YZ, PR upon XZ. So these are the certain tests with the help of which we can prove that the two triangles can be similar by any of these methods. I hope so you know the difference between similar and congruent. In similar triangles, the corresponding angles are congruent, but the corresponding ratio sides, they are not congruent, but they are proportional. Whereas in case of congruent triangles, the corresponding sides as well as corresponding angles, both are congruent. That is the difference between similar triangles and congruent triangles. I hope the concept is very much clear to you. Have a great day.